Welcome once again, Detailing Law here, demonstrating how your car surface can be protected, and I am showing how we don't need too much water to wash a car in preparation for this important work. Now I'm partitioning part of the surface so that I will demonstrate how when you lay down protection, in this case ceramic coating, um, how effective it is. So here I'm going through my standard method of stripping all old wax and any protection that this car may have already. I know this car I've got some protection because I know the owner very well, and I know she looks after it. So stripping all paintwork and then go through water. Use water. As you can see, I don't use foam and buckets of water. I just use sprinkle spray of water to wash. That's what I call it, wash and wipe. And then inspect the surface. If it's all right and it doesn't need clay bar, then I skip that. In this case, it doesn't need it. This is a car that I look after, so I know the car very well. So finally, sprayed some spirit and water mix to prepare the surface, and then went to town polishing. Now I'm going to polish this two stage. So the first stage is a compound. I'm using a compound to remove every or most of the scratches on this surface. Compound is much more aggressive than our usual polish, so that will cut this surface. I've already measured and I know that this surface I've got enough paint on it, enough clear coat in order for me to polish or compound it safely. So yeah, after the compounding polishing, check the surface and go on to the second stage of polishing. Here take my time to finish the paint work, and as I remove the residue of the second stage polishing, you can see how clear the surface is, now ready to receive the protection. But final wipe with spirit to make sure that I have the perfect bonding between the ceramic coating. In this case, I'm using a ceramic coating, and it's kind of, you got to be very careful to know what you're doing with the ceramic coating. And basically I go around patiently and apply these as instructed, and you can tell the difference between where it's coated and where it's not coated, and I will show you more when we come finally to the testing. So use a very clean soft microfiber towel to remove excess of the coating, and you can tell difference between the left and the right side. We've been working on the on the left hand side. When you're facing your computer or your phone is your right, and here I'm taking it through the water test. Now there is a lot of saying about water beading and water sheathing and all that, but there is a real reason why the water behave like that. And as you can see on your right hand side, how the water is literally falling off the surface freely, whereas the left hand side, the water is staying there and not going anywhere. Now these can be a very important observation here. This is very important for us to understand why the water behave like that. When the surface is protected, there is a clear film, like a clean film, that protects the clear coat from the environment, if you like, and therefore anything that goes on it, it tries to reject it. And that's why when best thing to simulate it is rain. So I'm trying to see, I've tried to simulate the rain here by dropping droplets or spraying droplets of water to the surface in order to show you how the water will behave. So on the left, excuse me, on the left hand side, there is protection there, because as I said, I know this vehicle very well. So there is protection there. There is wax of sort there, and the newly ceramic coated surface, if I bring you close to it, you see the bubble, the crystal bubbles of water, and literally not allowing the water to settle on the surface. It's basically sheathing it off, and that is where the protection comes in. So if you have a bed dropping or tree sap on the surface, your surface is protected, so it has no chance of etching through the clear coat into the paint itself. So that's what we mean by the protection. And also it makes it very, very, very easy to maintain because it's slicky. Whereas if you look at this side, which is just the wax side, the water is blobby. It's similar to when you have something fall on it, it's going to stay on there and cause damage. Ceramic coating, there are some waxes that behave in this same way, but the advantage of ceramic coating is the durability. It takes so long before you have any problems. This, when done properly, can last for a year, but it's very important that you maintain it the right way. If you're using waterless wash, then I believe it's safer for you to use waterless wash, because what the waterless does, most of the products, waterless wash products, have got wax in them, therefore sort of add protection, extra protection to the already protected surface. Here you see the ceramic coated surface against just washed, because this side I've used this time I've used a strip to strip the old wax, and you see the behavior of the water on the left hand side. Water is literally sitting on there, so whatever is falling on your bonnet is going to stay there and etch into the bonnet, causing further damage. It's very difficult to maintain this part, whereas as you can see, the protected bit, the ceramic coated surface is standing its ground, and this is what you want for your vehicle, really. It looks nice even on the rain. I mean, and it's well protected. As you can see, all the water is falling freely. Thank you for watching Detailing Law. Please subscribe for more. This is how we do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you.